Welcome to Geeks 4x4, another morning in the shop here, and today, I'm not going to lie to you, didn't get much sleep last night, so I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I need to get the transmission pan dropped and put a new gasket in there. I don't know what I did wrong, or if it's just the drain plug, but something is leaking on the transmission, and I had the ability right now, so I bought a filter kit from Doc's Diesel, and that's got a new gasket in it, new filter, so I'm going to pull the pan, put a new filter in it again, put a new gasket on it. I got a new drain plug, and then I can make it to where I can do the front skid plate. Because once I do that skid plate, I'm going to have to take the whole thing down to get to the transmission and yada, yada, yada. So anyway, transmission fluid is already draining, and I'm going to be doing that first, and then I can start working on making the mounts, doing everything to do that cross member that runs right underneath the transmission, and then build a skid plate. So that's what we're going to get to. Let's get right to it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe as we go. All right, well, here's what I ended up with for my cross brace for the suspension. So we've got this 1.5-inch square tube 3/16 wall between two 3/16 plates, and I got a little bit of tension on it, so it's going to be a little bit hard to get in and out. But the plan is to put the skid plate for the transmission across on this and maybe attach it back to here, and then it'll just go out on the front by itself with some bracing and things like that. So anyway, on this tired day, I actually was very efficient. I got a new oil pan gasket, transmission pan gasket, got a new transmission filter in there, the Doc's Diesel one. I've got a new drain plug in there. Hopefully this thing doesn't leak anymore. It was just dripping when it was sitting, so it's really annoying. And then I've got this built. So we're on to building the skid plate as my final piece to the puzzle down here, as this is done. Pretty cool. Welcome to Geeks 4x4 and another morning in the shop. Actually slept last night. Kind of exciting. And today we're going to hopefully finish this thing off and build the skid plate for the transmission pan. So got to do a little bit more research, did some checking, did some things. I got the bar in there yesterday, the cross member between the two mounts, and yeah, there's gonna be a lot of strength added with the skid plate on them, and yeah, it's gonna be some good stuff. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. We're gonna get right to it. Let's go. Oh, just in case you're wondering, I was trying to do the math and figure out what day this was. I don't know, I think we're on like day 8 or 9 working on this stuff. It's been a long road. Turn the music on. Bye.
Well, this is what it looks like when you are trying to make sure you don't screw up the first cut on the skid plate. In and out, checking things and drawing and taking all your sweet time. Take your time, stare at it, figure it out, and get her done.
Alright, well, that is what you've been watching me do. I've got it all drawn up on here, and I took a long time, made a template, messed with the template, messed with this, and this is what I came up with. These lines mean a bend, so I'm going to cut it on the outside of this, and then we're just going to flare this up. This will be flat, this will be flat, that'll be flat. That line, that's bend, it's bent, and the front's also going to be a bend. I just know I want to cut it all the way to here. So I've got a little extra room. And yeah, a little nerve-wracking, but I think this is going to work. So we will find out.
All right, scary time to cut. I decided to cut this one with cutting wheels, and stay tuned because I'd show you how many cutting wheels I went through. If you want to guess right now, you're more than welcome to. I like the cut edge of the cutting wheel better. My plasma cutter it just barely makes it through 3/16, so it's kind of messy and a pain in the butt, and you have to clean it up and yada yada yada. So anyway, I wanted nice cuts, and so I decided to use a cutting wheel. And there it is. Look at that thing. Look at that beauty. All right, so I kind of curved the edges because I knew when I bent it, I was going to have to come up next to my other 3/16 thing, and it curved into the other one. So now it matches the other skid plate at the front of the crossmember to be the same as the back of the crossmember. So here's some cuts to start bending and, getting going here. And this thing is going.
Alrighty, so I want to explain this a little bit further than I did last time. My cut's not even that nice, but because I don't have the ability to bend to 3/16, what I'm doing is cutting that relief cut. I left, you notice that it's not through over here, and it's not through over there either. And then I should be able to now bend this, and then it'll stay in position. I'll weld the bottom of it, and that will be solid. It needs to come up. The front cross member is about 1 inch lower than the center cross member that this is going to go to as well. And so it needs to come up, and then up here, the oil pan, transmission pan's in here. And so there's like a lower sump in it that's like right in this area, and then the rest of the pan is much thinner. So we're going to bring it up here so that this, gonna slide rocks underneath it and stuff. So yeah, that's what this line is for. That's what that cut is for. And hopefully we can bend it. We'll see. I'll film myself trying to do that really quick.
All right, I'm going to leave both audios because it's kind of entertaining. But let's try this method here. Let me see. Self? No. That's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. Nope. All right, let's try the step on it method. Ooh, look at that. That's real nice. Look how nicely that bent. Yeah, that's real nice. Pretty sweet. Doing a little dance on it, All right. Moment of truth. Look at that. Not too shabby. I don't think that sucks at all.
Right there.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. Well, then I went and test fitted it, and came back, cut the second one. This is just going to have a little flat spot on the bottom over the bar, and the rest of it's, up on either side. So, cut the same way, most of the hole, left a little bit of edge. I laid it on my pipe, and I got it bent there. So here's the side profile of this thing, just kind of, up on both ends. So, pretty sweet. I don't know, pretty happy with the way it came out. Looks pretty nice. And I think rocks will slide off of it.
Alright, I have got this thing tacked in place. So it's not going to get tacked back here. It'll get some sort of bracket, L bracket on this. And then I'm thinking I might need a piece of nice rubber or something in between so that it doesn't rattle. But I need it to be bolted so I can take it out of there. This thing is so tight that if I pull a couple of clicks on this mount, I can get this piece in and out a little bit easier, which is kind of nice. But yeah, there is the transmission pan skid plate. Pretty slick. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of marking on it, pull it out of here, do some welding on it, it's gonna be in and out of here a lot, which is gonna suck because it's not light. Anyway, here I go. All right, so here is what we have done today. We've got the skid plate attached to my new cross member. This thing's going to be extremely beefy. Essentially, this is a lot of the strength, but then the 3/16 is also strength. So there's going to be strength the whole width of that, which is what I wanted. So it's going to be hard to twist those again. But anyway, that's what I've got you today. None of the bottom is welded. I've got some of those. These guys are on. This is the mounts that are going to go to the 3x3, the other cross member. So there's have a bolt through them. I think they're each going to have one bolt. And then probably going to run rubber along here so that it doesn't make noise, I hope. And yeah, got all those still to cut and bend on both of those. And trying to decide if I'm going to bend this up or not. I think I'm just going to leave it. I might bend a little bit. I don't know. It's where the drive shaft comes out. It really doesn't need it, so I might not do it. And I might just bend here, here. This is going to be bent a little bit more than the thing. And yeah, that's it. Easy peasy. But yeah, I am really close. This is just another day's work probably to get this skid plate done, and then finish painting these things, and they're done and good to go. I need to drill a hole in this one for the transmission drain plug. I'd like to be able to get to that drain plug without taking that off, because it's not easy to take off. So anyway, that's what's up. see you guys later. All right, well, that is it for my other day in the shop. Another day, day 8 or 9, I have no idea. We're doing stuff. Look at my head. It's just covered in stuff. I need a shower. Anyway, I got a skid plate sitting here. It needs to be finished. Needs to be finished welded. But I'm pretty excited about it because this looks pretty cool. Look at that thing on my forehead. Oh my gosh, I'm so dirty. Cut tons today, welded some. Oh man, just a long day. And I don't know if this is going to be the end of this video. If it is, great. You better like and subscribe because I got like this today and I need the pats on the back because I'm tired and dirty. Anyway, bye.